So this is the little high voltage op amp voltage doubler circuit. I have tested this and it's working okay at the moment. I've ordered some high voltage capacitors. Unfortunately, I've only got these blue ones kicking around in my box here. I didn't realise I hadn't got any higher voltage ones, so I've ordered some ones that are suitable for the voltage we're going to be looking at. I've also ordered a varying range of electrolytic reservoir capacitors. This one's a 6.8 or something like that, so I've ordered some from 1 microfarad upwards. So because we want the voltage that this device produces to respond quite quickly to changes in the input voltage, and at the moment it's loaded with a resistor and a variable resistor to give us the same loading as it would be if it had the BCM refouler across here. So there's 130k approximately resistance here. So I just need to find the right capacitor which gives us a reasonably fast response time when the input voltage changes. So that's what we have. So you can see that at the moment there's no volts here. I've got it attached to my high voltage power supply, so I'll turn this on. So at the moment I'm only inputting 50 volts. So I'm inputting 50 volts into the circuit, and you'll see that it's actually outputting 96.67 volts. So the voltage doubler facility is working, which is exactly what we need, and so it stays in proportion. If I drop the voltage down, if I turn the voltage down now to 25 volts, that's 25 volts now. So obviously there's a couple of volt losses in the diodes, etc., but the doubler itself is working. So I need to finish building this with the correct capacitors. Hopefully they might be here tomorrow or Tuesday, and then that should work. So you can see how pretty simple that circuit is. Unfortunately, the IC, the high voltage IC, is only available in a surface mount device, so I've had to solder it to a little adapter board there, as you can see. But that's basically the tiny circuit, very simple voltage doubler, and then we use a potential divider to feed our BCM fooler. So we're getting certainly closer to actually trying to test it in the car. So hopefully by the end of this week we should have had a test in the car, and well, certainly on the bench anyway, using the high voltage power supply. So when we're testing it on the bench, what we should be able to do is with the faked V pin, with the op amp in the MCM and the faked high voltage via the voltage doubler circuit you've just seen, we should be able to get the bulb to light up and the car to accept it without any IMA errors, and I can vary the input voltage and I can fiddle around and see how it responds to that. So that's where we are, looking at further testing later in the week.